Hello everyone. What if I told you that 1 year from today, your life could look completely different? Not because you worked yourself to exhaustion, not because you got lucky, and not because you discovered some secret that nobody else knows. What if everything changed simply because you decided to become 1% better every single day? Most people ignore small improvements because they seem insignificant. They believe success only comes through massive effort or dramatic change. But the truth is, the biggest transformations begin with the smallest decisions. Today, I want to share one of the most powerful principles for success, the 1% rule, the power of small improvements. We live in a world that celebrates overnight success. Social media shows us the finished product but hides the years of struggle behind it. We see successful entrepreneurs, world-class athletes, best-selling authors, and confident leaders, but we rarely see the thousands of ordinary days that built those extraordinary lives. The reality is that success is rarely one big moment. It is usually the result of countless small improvements repeated consistently over time. Every successful person you admire became who they are by making small choices every day. They chose to learn a little more, work a little harder, improve a little further, and refuse to stop growing. That's the beauty of the 1% rule. It doesn't ask you to become perfect overnight. It simply asks you to become slightly better than you were yesterday. 1. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. One of the biggest reasons people never achieve their goals is because they spend too much time waiting. They wait for Monday to start exercising. They wait until next month to save money. They wait until they feel motivated before chasing their dreams. Unfortunately, life doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who move. The perfect moment doesn't exist. If you keep waiting for ideal conditions, you'll spend years watching opportunities pass you by. Instead of trying to change your entire life in one day, focus on taking one small step. Read one chapter. Write one page. Walk for 10 minutes. Learn one new lesson. Small actions may not seem impressive today, but they become powerful when repeated consistently. 2. The compound effect changes everything. Think about planting a seed. On the first day, nothing seems to happen. After a week, it still looks like nothing has changed. Even after several weeks, there may be very little visible progress. But beneath the surface, something incredible is happening. Roots are growing deeper, becoming stronger, preparing for future growth. Your habits work exactly the same way. Every positive action you take is like planting another seed. Every workout strengthens your body a little more. Every book expands your knowledge. Every disciplined decision strengthens your character. These improvements may be invisible at first, but over time they compound into remarkable results. Most people quit because they don't see immediate progress. Successful people continue because they understand that small improvements eventually create extraordinary outcomes. 3. Focus on the process, not the prize. Many people become discouraged because they're obsessed with results. They want instant success, instant confidence, and instant recognition. When those things don't arrive quickly, they assume they're failing. But success has never been about instant rewards. It's about trusting the process. Instead of asking yourself how long it will take to reach your goal, ask yourself whether you're becoming better today than you were yesterday. When you focus on improving your daily habits instead of constantly chasing results, something amazing happens. Progress becomes enjoyable. Growth becomes natural. Success becomes a byproduct instead of an obsession. The process always comes before the prize. Every champion learned to fall in love with the work long before they enjoyed the rewards. 4. Small wins build unshakable confidence. Confidence isn't something people are born with. It isn't something you magically wake up with one morning. Confidence is built through action. Every promise you keep to yourself becomes another reason to trust yourself. When you wake up at the time you promised, you build confidence. When you finish today's workout, even though you don't feel like it, you build confidence. When you study instead of scrolling through social media, you build confidence. Every small victory sends your brain a powerful message. I am someone who follows through. Eventually, those tiny victories completely change your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who quits whenever things become difficult. Instead, you become someone who keeps showing up regardless of how you feel. 5. Stop comparing your journey. One of the fastest ways to destroy your motivation is by comparing your beginning to someone else's success. Social media makes this even harder because people usually share their victories while hiding their struggles. You see the finished product, but you don't see the years of sacrifice, rejection, failure, and persistence that came before it. Remember this: your only competition is the person you were yesterday. If you've become even slightly stronger, wiser, healthier, or more disciplined than you were before, you're already making progress. The goal isn't to move faster than everyone else. The goal is simply to keep moving forward. Every person has a different journey, but every great journey begins with one small step. 6. The hard days matter most. Anyone can improve when life feels easy. Anyone can stay committed when they're excited and motivated. But your future isn't built on your best days. It's built on the difficult ones. There will be mornings when you're tired. There will be days when nothing seems to go your way. There will be moments when quitting feels easier than continuing. Those are the moments that matter most. On those days, don't worry about doing everything perfectly. Just refuse to stop. If you can't run, walk. If you can't study for 2 hours, study for 20 minutes. If you can't write 10 pages, write 1 paragraph. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is consistency. Small progress is always better than no progress. Imagine where your life could be 1 year from now if you committed to becoming just 1% better every single day. Imagine the knowledge you would gain, the confidence you would build, the habits you would develop, and the opportunities you would create. The version of yourself standing there wouldn't be different because of one life-changing event. They would be different because of hundreds of small decisions made consistently over time. Never underestimate the power of small improvements. They may seem invisible today, but they are quietly building the future you've always wanted. Success isn't built through giant leaps. It's built through small actions repeated with patience, discipline, and belief. Thank you for watching. If this message inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more powerful motivation. Keep improving, keep growing, keep believing, and remember, let's be better every day.